Okay, guys. So, welcome to addendum to COMMGiving today. Um, a lot of guys, a lot of people, actually, their ideal situation with the internet is that if they can create some kind of robotic eye, kind of remote eye, like eagle eye that can sort of like scan the earth live anytime they want and just return like uh, information like where is their girlfriend or uh, the restaurant they want to go to. What does it look like right now? Not in photos, but actually live right now. Like, like how busy is it right now? And who's eating there right now? And what does it look like on the outside right now? Isn't that sick? That's actually what a lot of people want to use the internet for. And so they would use Google Maps, right? And they thought it was live, but to their great disappointment, it was not live. So say you wanted to you want to go someplace, you know, like maybe later on, maybe this weekend, and but it's like a lobby cam of the world. A lot of people want a lobby cam of the world. That's their idea of the internet, isn't it so? A lobby cam. That's what a lot of people want to use the internet for, as a lobby cam of the world. Like, I want to go to this restaurant this weekend, but I just want to see what it looks like right now. And then they expect like a camera there, just like at the front, and then they can see the people coming and going, and what it looks like, and people sitting there and outside drinking and smoking. Yeah, they want a lobby cam of the world. But unfortunately, it's possible, I think, but due to privacy laws and stuff, they won't let them do it. So, but I think it is possible. So, an alternative to that is, have you ever thought about this? When you're accessing Google Maps, you're accessing Google Satellite, and it updates periodically, right? From high above, right? It updates periodically. That's satellite imagery. So if anytime you want to access Google Satellite from space, pull up Google Maps. And then when you zoom down all the way to the street level, well, those Google cars, we've all seen them, and we all try to get in the photo of those Google cars, right? So after a certain point, you're seeing the cars, right? But before then, you're actually seeing satellite imagery. So that's one way to access Google satellites, and it's not the same photo um, forever, because if you ever kept track of it, you know, like let's say there was they're building a subdivision, right? And so if you check back on the image, the subdivision would be built now instead of like the construction site. That means the image has been updated by a satellite. So that's one way to update, access Google Satellite. Another way, if you're Google Books, and if you ever hit upon Google Books, there are real life people scanning books into servers worldwide. Yeah, every day, you know, it's probably one of those boring jobs at Google, not artificial intelligence or anything. It's like every day you show up to Google, there's a stack of books, and like you open it up and you have a hand scanner and you just scan and you scan and you scan. So people like you can read books for free on Google. And every day you just go in there, stacks of books. Just take one, you just scan it. You scan. I kid you not. If you have you seen Google Books? They're scanned pages. They're not even digital reproductions. They're digital copies. They're scanned pages. You just scan and scan and scan, and then at 5 o'clock you go home, right? So Google Books, yeah, every day there's somebody just taking a book out and scanning it and scanning and scanning it. And then at 5 o'clock, they go home. Imagine that job at Google, right? Everybody wants that one. And then if you go to Google Maps, you can, those photos are satellite photos. And then you zoom all the way to the street level, and it's the cars driving around, Google cars taking photos. And then I have to tell you, there is no such thing as a worldwide lobby cam. But remember what I was doing on my website for a while? I was putting up live webcams of, like Times Square, live webcams of like Seattle and stuff. That was fun for a little bit, but it gets boring. One of the things I was really looking forward to when I moved into this condo was just sitting and watching a lobby cam for hours on end, just watching people come and go. But as it turns out, it's not as great as you think. It is not as great as you think. So I never ended up watching my lobby cam for very long. Actually, I can't even watch my lobby cam. It's so disgusting. It's a little bit sick. But yeah, that was, when you move into a condo, you're always, one of the great things you think you're gonna do is just sit there and just stare at the lobby cam all day and just watch people come and go, right? Never happens that way. Never happens that way. Lobby cam is overrated. Lobby cam is overrated. And what is quelling my paranoia is that apparently, education forges your character. Education forges your character. Snap. I'm not so sure now. A bunch of terror brats. You know what I mean? Education forges character. Snap. Are we educating terrorists? I'm not so sure. So it's just for information, entertainment, okay? Don't take it too seriously. Bye-bye.